Forsyth County, Georgia. It's 40 degrees. Which is happening as we speak right now. I just finished lunch. I had a good chicken sandwich from the grocery store. Been hanging out here for a little bit. I am on my way to the lake again to soak up this 40-degree high of the day. Do not like speed bumps with my dog. I have to work tonight. I'm making this video because I haven't made a video in a few days, mostly because it's been pretty uneventful and a little too damn cold for me to feel motivated to make a video. Today is Friday, January 20th, 2024. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And yeah, I'm on my way to the lake right now. Oh, I do not like these fucking speed bumps. A good friend of mine, actually just bought me a propane heater. I had a propane heater during my first winter in this van, and I was in Arizona when that was going on, and that propane heater lasted for like 1 season, and then it was shitty. Do not recommend. It was like a little handheld heater buddy. Highly do not recommend. I got another heater buddy, Mr. Heater, portable buddy, propane heater. I don't feel like I really need it, but my friend got it for me as a gift, so I'm gonna keep it. It was $79, and it's able to hook up to like the big tanks, but I've only been using like the 1 pound canisters of propane. I still have not fully used the full can of propane because, funny, like as soon as I got the heater like a few days ago, it was like frosty. It was like freezing temperatures. It was like 14 degrees, and it hasn't been that cold since. It's only been like 40-30 degrees, which it's cold for the Georgians. These roads really suck. That's why I'm like shaking. 40 degrees or 30 degrees is cold for like a Georgian, but I'm from Chicago, born and raised, and I also did my first Vanlife van in January in Colorado. So 40 degrees is not really intimidating to me. I don't sleep with it on. I've only used it like twice, and I still haven't used that full can. I only just use it when it's when the sun goes down and my toes get a little frozen. Excuse me. Just had lunch. I have to make sure that there's ventilation. I have to make sure that there's space around. I recommend getting it if you have the space for it, and if you have the ventilation for it. But really, you know, nothing like a good pair of wool socks. You know, I have some really good socks on. I'm thinking about getting another good pair of socks. Nothing like layering up. You know, I'm more intimidated by the thick of the summer, the heat in the summer, than by the cold. Don't get me wrong, it's fucking cold, but you know, some good socks, a good beanie, some layers, some good blankets, a good cuddle buddy like my dog. She does not like to cuddle. She has not even been cold yet. She's like literally built for the snow. And when I put the heater on, she was like panting. She was like kind of overheating. She does not like the warmness. She likes it to be like mild and cold. So she's not a really good cuddle buddy. But yeah, if you got a dog that likes to cuddle, got some layers, some good socks, a good beanie, it really should be fine. I hear that it's only gonna be like like a few more weeks of this freezing, of this cold temperature, and then we'll be moving into spring here. It's nothing like the winter time in Colorado, where it's like 9 months out of the year it's like winter time, like it's literally snowing until like June, or in Chicago where it's like ice, like literally ice, and everything's frozen. I have not been iced up. It's just, yeah, like my toes got a little uncomfortable that one time, so I went and got myself a propane heater that my friend actually paid for. But that's basically the highlight of the day. I'm trying to soak up this sun right now, which is happening right now. It's like 40 degrees. Really missing the hot weather in the Cayman Islands, but I'm grateful for these cold times because it really makes me appreciate the hot times. Is basically the big news that I have. I mentioned in my last video that I really wanted to try quitting nicotine, and not gonna lie, it's harder than it seems. I thought quitting weed would be hard. I thought I was addicted to weed, and it turns out that weed is actually not addicting at all. I actually forgot that I used to be a stoner. I haven't smoked weed at all this year, but the nicotine has definitely been a struggle. I went 53 hours. I went a little bit over 2 days before I hit my nicotine pen, and I do have to admit I've cut back a lot, but it is very difficult. So I'm still getting these other oral fixations. Still chewing gum. I'm noticing that when I do feel like smoking or vaping the nicotine, that if I just like stop and like breathe and just sit with that feeling for a little bit, it really passes. But I'm averaging about like 50 after the first 53 hours after I made that first vape hit, I'm averaging about like 15 to 18 hours before I need to vape again, which is good. I can go an average about 16 hours without vaping. It's progress. It's not perfect, but I'm happy that I'm making some kind of progress there. I'm saving money. At this point, if I was continuously vaping, I would have already bought like 2 more vapes. It's only like been 20 days out and 19 days in the year. I would have already have spent like $60, $70 on vaping if I hadn't chose to cut back on it. But right now I'm only at just that same vape pen that I've had for 2 weeks now. So like I said, it's progress. It's not perfect. I'm proud of myself. Nothing else much to report. I'm really grateful for the community of people that I have. There's been a couple people who have actually physically called me on the phone a couple days this week just to check on me, just to see if I was okay, because they know that I'm living in my van life and I'm doing it like I'm roughing it out, and it's fucking cold. It's cold, and I'm really grateful for the people who have reached out to me. They don't want anything from me. I mean, they're not gaining anything from it. They're just genuine friends who just asked to see if I was okay and if I needed anything. That's why I got a heater out of it, and I have a community of van lifers, people that stay in vans that also live here in Forsyth County, Georgia, who understand what I'm going through, and they've offered to help me out with my leaks situation. They've been doing van life longer than me, and they're very knowledgeable on fixing leaks and basically anything inside and outside of van life. So I'm really grateful to know these people. It's just so funny because I literally have an appointment set up on Tuesday to get the whole thing completely sealed. It's gonna be pricey, $1,200, but my community who reached out to me this week, they told me that they would gladly do it for like next to nothing. They want dinner. So I'm gonna buy them dinner and hang out with them, and yeah, I'm basically making this video for that. Like I'm grateful for all my progress that I've made so far this year, and the progress that I'm continuing to make this year. And sometimes, you know, you don't really have people, or at least I didn't think that I had people who I can count on. And so my go-to for whenever I have a problem is just to do it myself. I'd rather, and by do it myself, I mean pay somebody else to do it. That's still, like, at the end of the day, if I can't do it, then I'd rather pay someone to do it. Or if I don't want to do it, I'd rather pay someone to do it. But I'm grateful to know that I have people who would not only be willing to do it, but they and be happy to do it. They do it for basically nothing. So yeah, this is a shout out to them. They know who they are. I have to work later. So yeah, we're just gonna go out, get this last couple hours of sunshine, and I'm just gonna chill until then. Don't know when I'll be uploading this video. It's been a very pretty unproductive week, so I'm kind of just making this video just because. But yeah, got big things coming down the pipeline. This year is off to a beautiful start. I'm looking forward to it. You know, no matter what, I just keep going. You know, if I can't run, I'll walk. If I can't walk, I'll crawl. God damn it, I'm gonna just keep fucking going. Yeah. I'll see you when I see you. Wearing the gloves today. These are actually my snowboarding gloves. Literally windproof, everything proof. I can lay in the snow, put my hands deep in the snow without feeling anything. They're great gloves. I don't know who made them. Somebody. They're great gloves. I've had them for a few years.